Nigerian music superstar Tiwa Savage recently sat down with newsmen to share insights on her career journey, motherhood, and the realities of life in the music industry. Known for her powerful voice and dynamic presence, Tiwa opened up about why starting her music career later than most turned out to be a blessing, and how she hopes to support her son in carving out his own path in music without pressure or expectations. In the interview, Tiwa reflected on the challenges artists face behind the scenes, from mental health struggles to pressure of maintaining a glamorous public image despite financial uncertainties. Her honest and heartfelt conversation sheds light on the often unseen sides of fame and success in the Nigerian music scene. Tiwa revealed that beginning her music career at a later age turned out to be a blessing, even though it didn't feel that way initially. I was very intentional about sustaining my career. Me starting at a late age was a blessing at the time. I didn't think it was though, she said. The superstar also spoke thoughtfully about her son and the pressure that can come with following in a famous parent's footsteps. I have seen a lot of kids whose parents are amazing singers and musicians. They learned, but they don't have that natural gift. So I did not want my son to feel pressured going into music because of me, Tiwa explained. The gorgeous songstress also touched on the importance of allowing her son to find his own path in the music industry. I feel like if really he's supposed to do, if really this is what he's supposed to do, he will find it in spite of me, and then I can really encourage it. I want him to find his own path in music because music is tough. Tiwa also opened up about the mental challenges artists face behind the scenes. It's difficult for artists mentally as well. Imagine being an artist and you are not really making as much money as people think you are, but you have to live like you are. To build the larger than life image, you have to appear to have money, when a lot of times you don't, and it's not consistent, she revealed. She described the constant scrutiny artists endure, saying you are open for public perception, public opinion. You have to either from the very onset be very thick-skinned, or you have to grow it over the years. Favor on this particular matter, what's your take on it? And yes, some people say they are late bloomers. Some people don't like it when they are called late bloomers. And she is like thanking God that she started when she did. What's your take on that? And on young ones who feel, okay, I need to start now. I need to start now. If I'm not starting now, then I'm late.
Okay. First of all, Tiwa was real, yeah. She was particularly real. I love the fact that she came out humanely. She didn't just come there as a superstar, you know, because most persons feel superstars don't have emotions. But she came and then she exposed the realities of being a superstar, and then the scrutiny they face. And so she talking about late bloomers and early bloomers. I don't think that, yes, it's a factor actually, but not a major factor, because we've seen early bloomers who shine, who blow, and then we don't find them again. They just blow. Meanwhile, the person, someone starts music at around 33, 35, and 36, and is still making impact. It's not about intentionality, like she said. It's not about, so it's not about age. Age shouldn't be a restricting factor or a determining factor if you should do what you want to do or you shouldn't do it. I know there are some particular fields, for example, football. You have to start early. Yes, you can't start playing football because once you turn 30, you just know that you just have two or 3 years if you're exceptional to have a contract. The rest is either a free deal or you retire. Unlike Ronaldo, that's playing 40 years. So age is a factor in some fields, but it's not a determining factor when it comes to music. Music is something. Music is like I see music as something you like the air we breathe. Nobody gets old breathing the air. Nobody gets younger breathing the air. Music is a passion. It's something that comes out. Is as actually, I love how she said she wouldn't want to coerce her son into going into music. Our son should, but I'm a bit skeptical about what she said. Why would she be just be using music? Means she's already in her head indirectly defined a path for him. Music. What if he's not? He just loves music. Maybe he will just be someone who loves hosting music shows, but he wants to go into medicine. He wants to go into a tech. So but anyway, I love the fact she said she wouldn't cajole him, because most times we feel that pressure is there. You find out, okay, you see Ronaldo's son wants to go into football. Messi said it once that he's not going to force his son to go into football because he understands that it's given to individuals according to their gift. So Tiwa was being real. Tiwa opened up on the fact that these people we call superstars are also humans. And as she said, trying to live up to the bigger than life image. Yes, I remember we did a drama once in church, and I played a major role. I was with the drama. The skit was about we're trying to just create awareness for a program coming up, and then I played the role of, if you go on Facebook, you see it, and also go on, is it Yaba left to carry that post, that series. We did it, and then the series was I was a husband to the wife. So the idea was that we got a junction in Port Harcourt, a huge junction, a very known junction, and then stopped, and then I came out of the car. So we are dressed fully white, black, like we just came from our wedding. She was with her gown, with the bridesmaids and protocols with us. So I came out and I was like, I'm not gonna get married to her again, and I'm done. And people gathered within 10 minutes. People gathered and we are taking videos, snapshots. People thought it was real, and people started begging me. In fact, what was the reason I said she cheated on me? So the whole item, that's a whole razz every year. People are like, oh God, no matter what, you can't divorce your wife. You just come from a wedding guy, you want to divorce. I said, I'm done. Before that, I got into the car, we left. Got that junction. We did that for like 3 days. I ran it one junction, they almost beat me around. That was around the Christian junction. One guy brought a pipe. Almost beat, even if there was somebody. He was the guy, that guy is not here, and he's traveled out. You know, I didn't know about this, so I was busy arguing out, explaining myself, doing the drama. You are still capturing me. This is drama. And I took it. He decreased. No only way they don't cheat on. You don't cheat on. If I know you brought, this pipe. If the other guy had did that to my head, I'm all fit there. I want to see that drama. So now where am I going to? After that scene, I started getting chats on my phone. I started getting reply. So you get married. If it not be you, my classmates people like, when did you get married? You divorced. People have tried on my phone. The game man won't disgrace the girl. Who you be, guy? I felt, the pressure of attention. I didn't plan for this. This was not something we planned for. This was just the same result as to create awareness of the program coming up. So when people not gather, I want to tell them what's happened. I remember she was literally crying with me. My son called me, my son, come. Let me. I said, Mama, don't tell me. She was like, I said, Mama, don't tell me. I was furious. She said, no. My son called him. My son, see, the marriage, you forgive. When we not told him that it was a skit, look at the camera. This man didn't hug me. My son, I can't forget that hug. She was laughing. She was laughing. It was so real. Now where am I going to? The pressure I felt. I had to meet one of my friends who was a medical doctor. I told him, guy, I didn't plan for this. Why they threatening me? I said, we are come on the road. I'm telling you, I don't have to pass on because I don't know who will see me. I said, no, but I shout and I one's going to go for road. Now, that was so much. Imagine that kind of pressure on something I didn't plan on. I didn't plan on carrying further because I didn't want to go out then. I was not ready to go into full screen production. That was the pressure. Now, imagine someone who is a celebrity and then trying to make. These guys going up. God is helping us. Even we go on. People see you most of the time. This guy, they watch out for TV. Yeah. But then most times you have to drink Gary to sleep. I'm not sure we're not doing it, but I think sometimes you have to drink Gary to sleep because you have a plan. You have something that you have maybe invested money or you've lost money into investment. But all they know is that you are. You watch media now. You're a big guy, now. Imagine that's the same thing she's talking about. You see one of those celebrities like they're big guys. Most of them are indebted. Highly indebted because you have to live up. Because people, they have fans. They want fans. That's why they say don't build your life based on fans. Content. Don't build based on fans. Do what you do. People will love you. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo's contract with Al Hilal, guy. I read the breakdown. Jeez. When when he joined YouTube,
Okay.
within 20, I think within 24 hours, that was almost a billion views. Just why? He didn't stress for it. He has built himself. People know him because this is an icon. So I love the fact that she came out real and she touched on the pressures they face, on the demands and then raising a child as a celebrity and the pressure your child will face, and it's real. It's real. I love that. I watch the podcast and it's real.
Favor has actually stressed on it very much. Now I will come to that part where she said she would not pressure her son into music, even though it was everything she said was centered around music. Now, what if this boy turns out not to want to do music? Do you think she would give him that leverage to do whatever he wants?
If she had said she wouldn't force her son to do music, it never means she's placed herself at the vantage point of supporting him, whatever, irrespective of whatever he chooses.
Yeah.
So because she said she didn't start early. If you heard the story, she talked about when she went to meet Don Jazzy and asked Don Jazzy to sign her into Mohit's record. Then Don Jazzy said no. She still shamelessly, across the world, she's name is quota. She shamelessly went to Don Jazzy again and asked Don Jazzy to say, okay, now you've created Mohit's record. I mean, Mavin's record. Sign me. That's when I said, I was like, I don't have a first lady. I signed them. So she understood. I believe she understands the struggle involved. You know, so she having understood the struggle. I wouldn't expect her to be in a position of pressuring her son to go into something or go into something she wants, not what he wants. Because if you pressure him, he's going to do it for you, but he's not going to find satisfaction in it. Yeah. Most times, the people say, we chase the bag. Fine, it's good to chase the bag, but if I chase satisfaction also, don't just chase only the bag and then you're not satisfied with what you do. You should be able to do that thing you're doing and making money. Tech gurus don't need you to pay them most times. They love it. Before you know, when someone sees them and sign them, and they've gotten a big contract. People, creative, content skit makers. Most times they don't feel like creating skits, but they love it. Not because of the cash alone, but they love this. Is what they love doing. The money is self-flowing. Even before now, we don't even know that we didn't know that money. There's money in all these social media or something. It's just until now that it now blew up. Money did this thing, guy. Before it was just everybody not jumping into it. And then funny interesting part is that it's so wide. Anybody that jumps into it within 1-2 years, don't buy a car because just bring yourself out. That's what I'm seeing now. It's all those Bobo comics. I'm not advertising, but what he does, he just puts a phone on the camera, and then dance, and then before you turn, the phone has lost. That's only concept, and he's getting followers. They're watching him. So I wouldn't expect her to force her son to do what he's not called for.
Now, amazing. She said she's not going to force her son. Amazing. Now, on the part where she talked about larger than life.
Larger than life image.
Larger than life image, I beg your pardon. Now, does it mean that most times there's no money in this industry that would make an artist want to live a larger than life kind of lifestyle? Because now, I'm a young man and I want to go into music, for instance, and I see this. Wouldn't that make me rethink if I want to really go into this? Because, okay, I now see that, okay, most of these people now, the life they live is not really their life. So what's actually that thing that would make me stay on this particular thing?
Let me also say, let me start by asking that money does not make a man, money reveals a man. There are some things we think we can't do. Not necessarily because we can't do it, because we don't have the necessary more resources to do those things.
Yeah.
Now imagine you having 3 billion in your account, one of your accounts. So that's like most times before you know you can't fix it. What do you need to go to it for? And I was like, what do you carry go to do? But just there's where you get when there's money will enter your hand and then you've not that's what they say, first build the mind before you get the money. As I building the mind, as you're getting the money, so you not just get the money and then and then let me dwell on that. Money reveals something. Imagine someone who hasn't built the ability to hold back, the ability to invest, the ability to save, and this is money. Production is money. Post-production is money. You have to hold concerts. You have to just, like somebody said, that once you've gotten to that alignment, just keep showing yourself in the face of people. It takes money to do. Sometimes you have to pay podcasts. Where podcasts to be on podcast. So that these people get and then say something that will make you rain for the whole for 1 week. People not gonna track you for traction attracts more value, whatever. According to the way they list it. Now, money reviews. So I think it's not about if the money is not there. It's about how you manage the money, how you handle the money.
The money that comes to you.
It comes to you because every field has its own resources. Leave music. I know music is all money. Music can be paying you for generations to come.
Yeah.
Recently, for me, Fela Kuti's album was get into Grammy. That guy, that album that was done like years ago. Today is still paying. So any field, even architecture, somebody can draw a building and then sign a deal that as long as this house is still existing, I'll be earning such and money. So it's not about the money coming in. It's about you building yourself also to handle the money as it comes in. So that you will not go bankrupt.
Yeah. Now on mental health, how do artists get to keep themselves sane? Now, talking also from the perspective of a young person now that wants to get involved, and also from the story you shared, attention comes with a lot of pressure. How do you stay sane?
First of all, you have to have friends that love you. That people can. Tiwa said that when she was with Mavins, at times when it becomes too much, she goes into the room and meets Don Jazzy, and then all they just talk about it. She cry about it. Now that's a label that cares about your personal life, not just you giving them money. So everybody wears an invisible tag in front of them. I need care. Show me care. Show me love. So even the person whom you feel that has no feelings, has feelings. So you as an upcoming artist or upcoming creative in any field you find yourself, my dear, have friends. Build a circle of people that you can run to, because you're not no man is an island. You need people. You need people. So always have, and then have people who are involved in medical sciences, like a psychologist, a psychiatrist, someone you can meet and talk to, a counselor you can talk to. Must have some, because the pressure will be much. Once you go there, you might not have the time, but you should be able to call someone. It's just, that friends I call, there are people I have as friends that would not speak English. English is it make us feel like saying you understand? These are my men.
Your guys.
My guys, the guy I found, do not speak anyhow. For them, come I'm favor chick with Michael. Nobody knows, but these are my guys. So you have such people that you can run to, because you need this guy. If you're not married, maybe your wife is not there, but you need it. If you're married, the wife should be there first of all. You still need people. Sometimes take time off the space. You're a human being. Don't they claim? No, and clap you into untimely death too.